Hi there, this is Arthur King, live, and welcome to the podcast. For the past few weeks, I have been immersed with some social media platforms. I have been checking what the world is talking about while technically we are all in quarantine. I have seen different TV personalities and even the brand new so-called celebrities, the influencers, all of them are trying to express themselves, but in different ways. Some of them would shout to the world profanities just to say a simple word as no. Or if they are so happy about something, then they'll add the F word with an ing next to the ending word of a phrase. When I was young, saying anything foul is a big no-no. Growing up in a Chinese school, we were few in one class and no other sections. One foul word uttered and you will be sent to the guidance counselor. She was like the Severus Snape of our school. She will try to discipline you with her strict procedures, and trust me, you'd wish you were never enrolled in our school. When a classmate said something foul, he'd cover his mouth or finger flick it right away. Inside our house, anything profane is also prohibited. But why is it easy for people or the young ones now to be saying such words? Do they even know the technical meaning of profanity? If you try to look for the meaning of it on Wikipedia, profanities can also be called curse or cuss words, dirty words, bad words, foul language, obscenity, or obscene language. That alone does not seem to be positive. The use of such words is an argument whether it is good or bad. Some psychological scientists did some studies in regards to this, and most of them started saying that it is more beneficial, especially when we are trying to deal with pain tolerance. One of the studies made was from Richard Stephens of UK. To test, he let some of his students immerse their hands in a bowl of ice. Those who said foul words stayed longer. He also added that the stronger the curse was, the higher the pain tolerance become. But after his follow-up study, he said that the people who curse excessively, like 60 times a day, did not get any pain relief from cursing anymore, because the emotional response in the brain weakens after repeated exposure. Further studies also suggested that swearing is not a problem at all. The use of such words are innocuous. It is even used to elicit fun and humor when used in public. But no descriptive data was ever recorded when it comes to private settings. According to studies, swear words are learned from parents, peers, and siblings, and not from the mass media. But I think now it is easily learned from TV or television and through the internet. Parents Television Council said the use of foul words on TV skyrocketed to 2,000% more from 2005 to 2010, and this has not included the cable TV channels. When it comes to professionalism, we tend to eschew cursing or swearing. Why? Maybe it is because it would affect our credibility as a leader or as an employee. This was a learning from former Yahoo CEO Carol Bartz. She got fired only via phone. After that, she wished she had dropped the F word earlier in her life. I personally think that using foul words in any scenarios is not helpful. Like, there is no way that it will actually be an advantage. Though there are studies that try to suggest that it is acceptable and beneficial, still, let us look at things on how they actually affect everyone. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to like the video and follow my channel. If you are listening via Spotify and Anchor FM, please don't forget to follow the podcast account. Now, here are some good reasons for us to stop the F word. Number 1. It makes you look bad. I honestly think that it's even worse than that. Cursing makes you downright ugly. Just imagine dressing up so good, fixing your hair nicely, then all of a sudden you blurted out the F word. Now, you just stained your precious physical presentation. Number 2. It makes others uncomfy. Okay, I know that there is this famous ideology. I don't care about others, or this is my life, mind your own business. But you have to remember that we don't live only for ourselves. We are on this earth with other humans as well, and our way for survival even before any civilization started was to make sure that we live in harmony with others. Cursing hurts other people emotionally and it tears their very hearts. Do you think others would want to be with you with a mouth full of dirt? Number 3. It is not just a word. It is a weird alibi when someone quips himself up for uttering a foul word by saying, "It was just an expression," or "It was just a word." This is an awful way to justify saying such obscenity. I remember a schoolmate of mine who fought against our Chinese teacher by saying a Tagalog foul speech. When the teacher translated each word for her to understand, she felt so bad, she was rushed to the hospital. Number 4. You will be respected accordingly. Swearing will determine who your friends will be. It will allow people to see through you. Our future is greatly affected by the words we speak. Your long promotion will be at stake if your boss hears you swearing around the office. Number 5. It is plain uncool. Most people think that you look cool when you swear. But no, you're not. In his book, How Rude, by Dr. Alex Packer, he stated that people who actually swear all the time are tiresome to listen to. It makes you less intelligent as well. If your sentences are seasoned with foul words, you are more likely to be seen as a person who don't read a lot. Number 6. It worsens everything. Scientists and different studies would say that cursing can lessen the pain. But remember, anything that is being used excessively will create a more normal feeling. What you'll be looking for is more foul words to sustain your pain tolerance. According to most abused women, before each punch, a painful profanity would come first. Have you seen any footages from those crimes on TV documentaries? You will hear the perpetrators, the bad guys, saying those words again and again while they're doing the crime. Now, if you have been cursing a lot, then it is high time for you to change. Yes, I highly recommend for you to change before it's too late. There are so many easy ways, but I'll give you 3. Number 1. Stay away from anything that promotes such languages. This may include your favorite show on Netflix or maybe some of the people you are working with. Of course, it is harder to take some friends of yours out, so just try to be honest and tell them about your goal. If they truly are your friends, they will help you achieve your goal. And if you are lucky enough, they might even change for you. Also, your personality, as per Jim Mayer, CEO of Mindset Media, is determined by what you consume, what TV shows you watch, what products you buy, and all other decisions you make. Number 2. Read useful books. According to a published research in neurology, not only reading helps make you smarter, but it can also actually increase your brain power. With age comes a decline in memory and brain function, but regular reading may help slow the process. So nourish your head with good information. Keep on reading materials that will help you grow. You might even add more words to your vocabs. At least, your chances for a gaffe would be lesser. Ooh, that's a new word for me, gaffe. Number 3. Act maturely. A person who is mature talks and walks maturely. He would use his mouth to make people feel better and not to create a world with verbal pollution. You will look 10 times better with a mouth of good words. Maturity is the art of being responsible for your actions, being sensitive and considerate towards others, and having the ability to change and adapt to any circumstances. Times of India website even mentioned that an emotionally mature person is always adding value to himself and those around. The Bible is clear about foul words as well. Let us remember the following verses. Matthew chapter 15 verse 18. But the things which proceed out of the mouth come forth out of the heart, and they defile the man. Another one is from Ephesians chapter 4 verse 31. Let all bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor, and railing be put away from you with all malice. The next time you blurt out the F word, remind yourself of those 2 Bible verses and look at yourself in the mirror. Do you think you look better after saying such profane language? Hey, thank you for dropping by my podcast. Catch me up next week for more self-help content. This is Arthur King Live. Hakuna Matata!